Welcome to Run Elite. Now, buckle up, Buttercup, because in this video, we're gonna begin a journey where we look at the top 15 running books of all time. Now, these books are chosen so that you can learn about your training, so that you can learn history of running, and so that you can get inspiring stories. All of them wrapped into a 3-part series. This is video number 1. Make sure that you subscribe so you get video number 2 and 3 as well. Ready? Let's go! All right, now these books, I highly recommend adding all of them to your Amazon cart or wherever you want to get books, but some of these books you actually can't get anymore, but I'll give you a little bit of tricks that you can use to actually get a hold of some of these books that aren't in print, that are maybe $500 if you find them on eBay. And I'm gonna tell you how you can actually get a copy. Some of them you might be out of luck, but let's just go into this, starting with number 15, which is Matt Fitzgerald, Run by Feel. Is that what it's called? Run, the mind-body method of running by feel. Now, Matt Fitzgerald has a lot of books. He's kind of like a full-time running author. He's got many. Some of them I really like, some of them I really don't. This one right here is totally worth the read. Now, the reason is simply because a lot of runners, they run based off of their schedule. And regardless of how they feel, we kind of think sometimes that if it's scheduled, I'm a badass and so I must do the run. No. That's not how elite runners train. And the proof is right here. Now, running by feel doesn't mean you just go out and run however you feel. It means you know where you are in your training and what workouts you should be doing in this phase of training, and you sort of feel into it on the day. Do I feel good and want to make the most of this workout? Or am I feeling kind of flat and I should just turn it into an easy run? And it really goes deep here. It talks about some of the best in the world. One of the stories I remember here is about Haile Gebrselassie and how he used to run by feel with his racing, with his training, and it's pretty cool. So, number 14, this one is so cool. It's by Scott Jurek. It's called Eat and Run. The reason that I'm putting this on the list is because, well, the story of Scott Jurek is pretty amazing. This guy, during his peak, was the greatest ultra runner of all time. Now, he's since been retired, but he's done so many amazing things, winning Western States, winning the Badwater, setting an Appalachian FKT, fastest known time. And he did that like post-retirement. And the coolest thing here is that he pairs his knowledge about nutrition with running extremely high volume at the top of the world. It's really cool. It's got a lot of recipes in it. I don't even think you need the recipes, but just hearing and solidifying what a healthy diet for running really is at the highest level, and it's probably not what you think. I'm not gonna spoil it for you too much. I do recommend this book very much. But on to number 13, which is, at the time, by far what I thought was the running Bible, and that is Jack Daniel's Running Formula. This is the first edition. I got this in 1999 when I was in high school. You can see how beat up this thing is. I have read this thing, it's memorized. This was the running Bible to me when I was in my early stages of running. Now, Jack Daniels was really a pioneer, being an exercise physiologist, an Olympian himself, and coaching many Olympians. This guy broke down training into 3 metrics that you really want to improve your performance. And that method was really top-notch at the time. It was improve your VO2 max, your lactate threshold, and your running economy. And the product of these 3 things is gonna be what determines your race performance. Now, I don't agree anymore. I sort of do, but the problem is that we're really heavily weighted towards running economy over VO2 max and lactate threshold training. But if you want to take your running from, I know a little bit about running, to I know a metric ton about running, but you're still gonna need to go further, this is a great foundational book. I recommend it highly. He's got many editions that have come out since. Get the newest edition perhaps. It's really cool. One of the coolest things here is that he's got a chart that converts your race times from, if I ran this race, then I could probably run this race. And then you take your value from that and you plug it in to another chart where you plug that value of a race in and you can see your training paces across the board. That alone is worth the purchase of this book. But onward. Next up is a tie. I read both of these books back to back about 13 years ago, and that is number 1, Advanced Marathoning by Pete Fitzgerald, and number 2 is Run Faster from the 5K to the Marathon by Brad Hudson. These 2 books I tie them equally because the sum of these two books is going to give you a much higher level of understanding about your training than even Jack Daniel's running formula, which is still really good and you should totally read it. But there's a number of things that I learned from these books, and chiefly with Brad Hudson's book is the importance of strides and hill sprints, working on the really fast stuff. And I'm not talking about 400 meter, 800 meter intervals, speed work. I'm talking about 8-second hill sprints, the importance of that. And he goes through elite runner after elite runner that he has trained that have made it to the Olympics, have set national records and world records. It's amazing. Pete Fitzinger, he has marathon training plans from, the half marathon and the marathon in the back of the book. And what's really cool about them is that they're specified to your ability level. You get to choose, do you want to come in as a beginner, an intermediate, or advanced? And for those reasons, these two books here are must reads if you want to be well developed as a runner. Hey, I'm glad you made it to the end of this video. It means that you're committed to learning. Now, this was video number 1. Make sure that you're subscribed so you get video number 2 and 3. They're coming on the Run Elite channel. I'll see you on number 2. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and pick up these books.